Welcome to the next part. Last episode we met Olaf, and you were dealing with 3 drunken people, or bandits, outside of an inn. And we took them out and move on. Now we're on a mission to find that dwarf woman that was in the Watcher's dream. We found some stairs. We want to go down the stairs and see what's down here. Once you gain access to a stronghold menu, somebody's down here. Hello, who are you? Who is there? A man lying restless or resting against the wall, lit by the dim illuminating of the fading scone. He has a grunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale, damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side. His sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near. His features twisted with his pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not as empty as I thought. Better luck with what? The man points a finger upward. These ruins above us, around us, used to be a temple of the scattered god, a grand temple. As that, his worship would come from all over the dry wood. Once the legacy started, he'd be too lenient on the. He had to let his people to go in and put them to sword. Left down, they're buried under a heap of rock. After that, Radric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lodric hoped that if we rededicated the temple to a living God, that will be forgiven, and the legacy will end. See? He smiled. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That is where you come in. Though priests, maybe they didn't have a link, a sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to die. Didn't deserve to go like that, chopped down to their god's house. It doesn't sit right by me. If you get down there, find the remains, maybe you can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coins in it for you, if you need to motivate you. I take it you weren't supposed to be here? Oh, I meant to be in here. In and out, nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyway. It's just Lord Radric forbidden anyone having anything to do with Scattered God. It'll be a little harder to explain to him than you. I'll find them. Then but a flame by you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long. It's crawling with creatures, but if we get past them, the priest would have been down to on a lower level. They'll still be there. Okay. The priests had all kinds of secret chambers switching in the walls. Okay. Oh, let's save it. Let's see what's over here. Oh, beer, a willow whip. Immune to disease, ground hobble, and poison prone thickening. Okay. Oh, somebody else did that.
Cast. This.
Hi? So that's how it's gonna go?
They just channeled.
Not my best moment.
Okay. Wish there was a way to see how strong people, the enemies would actually were. I mean,
Sure.
eh. I can't move like the camera over. Okay. 2 ivory bee. Or spiderling.
I feel off.
Alright. What is here? Rain, speed fast, speed average.
Most inconvenient. Hey there. Oh, this won't do. How embarrassing. Ah!
Okay.
Sure.
I don't think we can do this place right now. Yeah, not gonna touch that side quest right now. I'm gonna run around here and see what's up with there. The squad, distant body of an elderly dwarf woman dangled from a thin, crooked noose. Crooked butt that sagged at the tugs of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck was worn away in patches, like moth-eaten linen. Budged over the rope that spun her, and her lifeless head locked forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifted. I reached out for the woman. Take a deep breath, clear your mind, focus in on your objective as you exhale. You feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, receiving all the lies between you and her with new and familiar awareness. Once you have expended enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt to your mind, ringing electric surge of them, okay? Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to something deeply continent in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. When you open them again, she's staring at you with her eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body still swaying in the wind. You no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in the misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes? Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
She nodded and looked at pity on her face.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay. No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. Do not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I, wherever here may be. What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, no, not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though. And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
What happened to her? She laughed and wrapped in short crackly stiffened between her rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each bag. Seeing her blank expression, she cusses herself. Well, come now.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found? Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord, she is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, He grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up. A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's... Of course, dear. Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
You said soul break apart over time.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think. Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties. You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Alright, so that's the next quest.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Close your eyes and slumped over. Was granted the crucible of soul. Aloft looked at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seem lost now. Yes, I'm fine. We've overtime. That's good to know. But I don't suppose you could tell me what that was all about. I'm a watcher. Well, that is interesting. And I expected this has something to do with the hooded figure in the room, In any case, I appreciate your honesty. If we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about Watcher? Only that they're rare, and that they seem to have unique insight into certain soul condition. He coughed, as you just demonstrated. Okay, we just level up. Now I can go quest completed, visions and whisper. Grant second win. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, wait, can we go back to level 1? Oh, we have 2. Alright. If we check one of the Bewildering Spectral. Create a bizarre and perplexing visual distraction, confusing enemy in the area. Binding web. Been a resident. Bitch web. Slows enemy down. Combustion wound. I don't want those ones. Cause enemy wounds in the area of effect to ignite, inflicting additional burn damage over time to each time they are wounded. Wait, I don't have any burn damage. Infuse the caster with vitality, giving them a temporary increase in maximum endurance and health. But dull mindless. They cause a heavy fog settles in the mind of those in the area. Inflict penalty of 2. Persistent, intelligent. Narcotic lance. Crushing them instantly and over time. Okay. Curse of the black in sight. Blind enemy. If I could become paralyzed, inflicting with void. That sounds cool to me. Okay. Don't get no talent. Well.
$17.5.
What? Okay. What if we made like a warlock or something? We do a lot of damage over time. I'll go over it now. The old water, no. So we're gonna travel to the next area. Let me go back to the inn. Maybe find some people to talk to. What is it? Okay. We'll go inside maybe to get a new recruit maybe? They don't. Alright, so.
Welcome.
I'd like to hire someone. Level 2 adventurer, level 1. We gotta make the character. We'll make a female. You'll be my human. Make it a mellow. Or meadow. We'll make it a barbarian, yeah. And we'll make it a monk. Should we? Wound as monks are damaged, their pain generates wound. Wounds can use to power many of the monk's special ability. No, we don't want. Can we go to paladin maybe? Probably a good idea to go paladin. Kinda wanna A monk, though. Third ability, transcending suffering when monks have no weapons equipped. Their unarmed attacks are especially powerful and continue increasing damage as they gain level. What's a monk? A swift strike. Requires 1 wound. Speed instant effect. With 25% attack speed. Or torment reach. Its ability to exploit the shared bond of universal suffering between all beings. The initial target is hit with a powerful blow that does additional crush damage. Enemies in a cone behind the target suffer crush damage. And have might. Okay. That sounds good. Okay. Resolve is maintain country. Is a combination of characters over health and stamina. You just take him straight to Mac. Alright. Moonmaker from. That's kinda cool. We'll keep it in the same place. I'll want to resolve. Yeah, we'll go there. Intelligent. Okay, doesn't really matter. Perception. I think that's what. In combat, it contributes to accuracy, the reflective defense, and grant a bonus and interrupt. We'll do that one. We'll give her Hunter. No. We'll go Labor. Yeah, we'll go Labor. Look at that face. Her hair is kind of black, and she has not her hair. I think it's somewhat similar to the portrait. Well. Go with a flick back. Primary color. Make it white. Secondary. We'll go with. We'll go purple. Change primary to purple and black. That's kind of cool. Head. Well, 2 days. Leave it as normal. And we'll
Just say the word.
make it cocky. We'll name her Shady. Make an adventure. Wait, why? What's Moon? Where's she at? Okay. She's over there with the other character. Which we have a monk with her. She has 59 HP. Wait, 59 endurance. 353 health. I need a lot more health. Alright, let's save here. We'll head out. Let's see what we can do now. A new day. Can we just like hit that and move on? Where is okay? We go to the fork and we go this way. Okay, there's a city way over there. It seems like there's a lot missing. Took you 4 hours? Yeah, we'll go. Alright. Trade the monk. Hopefully they're good. Save again. Right, that'll be the end of this episode. I'll pick it up when we go through the Green Fork area. Right, like and subscribe.